Hello, everybody, and welcome. Welcome to the Lionsgate. OMG, what a magnetic portal. So, tomorrow, when you guys are watching this video, or whatever day, whether it's years, months, seconds later, you are going to be privy to this like magical gate of energy that's coming into your life. So sorry about the shady nail polish situation. It's not how I would like this to go down, but it's going down like this because today has just been a lot of really cool readings, really cool unexpected energies, things coming up in the mix, and I've just been fully immersed in this Lionsgate energy. And one of the things that did not happen was fixing this creepy, unmanicured situation. So yeah, that's why I don't wear nail polish too much. I massage a lot. I wash my hands a ton. And this all together isn't usually the best idea for me. But I love it. I love nail polish and rings and all those things. So sometimes a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. And sometimes she shows up like this, a little less put together. So I love you guys. If you're new to my channel, my name is Tamara. If you are a seasoned professional with my whole full effort of just a month or two of readings, but maybe you've just loved me for a long time, thank you for continuing to support. I am just so geeked out on what's going on here. I literally never thought that I would be doing this, and I'm doing this. I was so scared about sharing my gifts for so long, and after this series of dreams, my life has really just been pushed in a new direction. I've gotten so much feedback, so many inquiries for personal reads the past couple days, just kind of launching that, so that's new. But I've received, close to $300 in donations for readings or just for donations from my channel in the past, 48 hours. And that's pretty freaking amazing that you beautiful souls that, I've just literally met online have been trusting me with your inquiries, with your deep needs in your heart. Like some of you guys have seen maybe about a year ago, I started posting once a month on the new moon. I'm not sure if these cards will work. There we go. On the new moon readings and just playing with tarot a little bit. And I never thought that it would turn into what it's turning into, but it's turning into this. It's going full throttle. This is a channel. This is going to be a consistent channel where you can geek out, take your little lunch breaks, whatever it is to fulfill your soul and just join into mystery entertainment, because you know what? Sometimes that mystery entertainment is spot on, and other times it's just a good opportunity to reflect and geek out. Please subscribe, comment if you haven't already. I love to know who's paying attention and who's just sharing energy and space, even if, this reading isn't for you. Don't try and make it fit, okay? If the reading doesn't fit, don't try and make it fit. Let me just let my cat outside. Hold on. Lily, you guys are probably okay, I know about it. There you go. Go on out. Come on. Go. I have to shut the door. I'm not leaving it open. Thank you. She's going out to play in the ocean, everybody. She's a little night owl. She's a little teenager. She needs to go get her nighttime fix, whatever is going on out there, chasing mice or something. But yeah, this is just so cool. It's so beyond cool to get all the feedback that I'm getting and the interesting inquiries. It's just amazing. People are amazing. I love you guys so much. It's such an amazing feeling. I can't even tell you, especially because being in this field, your whole life you feel challenged by everybody that you're a crazy person and that, the things that you see and feel and all of that aren't real. And so after being so hidden and allowing myself the permission to just be so public is just so amazing. So we're just kind of attuning to the Lionsgate energy. Oh, yes, we are. Yes, we are. There's my hair. Hello, everybody. So, overall, and of course, the overall energy for the read this Lionsgate evening of August the 8th is trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Oh my gosh, it had to come out. This card had to come out because it's just so true. Like, what would you do if you knew you were going to be supported? What would you do if you knew you were going to be supported? I would do this. I would do what I'm doing. Writing, self-exploration, trusting in the universe, like just working with divine mystery energy, leaving it all up to everybody. Remembering to use your discretion, seek professional help where is necessary, okay? Don't just do what the crazy tarot lady said. I do want to be helpful in sharing wisdom and, between the veils info and stuff like that, but use your own intuition. Seek professional help where it's needed, okay? Today you've got 4 choices. This is for singles in love, so you might have your eye on somebody or you might be not interested in anybody, but this is for singles regarding love. So if you have any questions on your mind about love and you're currently single, but you're probably talking to somebody or eyeing somebody, this reading is for you. So we're going to ask Spirit to get us an oracle. So today I am using the Thoth Tarot deck, okay, for the read. And then I have here the Star Child Tarot that I'm going to clarify what Spirit wants you to know. And then I am actually using the Work Your Light Oracle to pull you an oracle. So for you singles, think about your inquiry and then think about a pile. Remember, these energies can be reversed. So let the story play out how it makes the most sense. The energy could be your energy. It could be their energy. Say you have 2 different people on the brain. You could say, oh, person A is this one and person B is this one, or whatever. Whatever it is that you choose and you're attracted to, don't be pulled in just by the stones. Try and see which pile intuitively speaks to you. So, oracle card for pile number 1. Okay, oracle card for pile number 2. Oracle card for pile number 3 and number 4. And remembering that, like, our overall energy for the read this evening is the trust your path. So I'm going to line these up, but I'm just going to get, I have the Star Child Tarot here. It's just so beautiful. These bigger decks are definitely harder to shuffle, like especially because they feel like cardstock. So I kind of just do this, except for I'm on top of cards. It's not working so well. But we're just going to get an energy from Spirit. Timestamps will be located below. Gosh darn it, I should have said that right at the beginning so you didn't have to listen to me blabbering on. Readings are all by donation. All by donation right now. So whatever you feel in your heart you're called to donate or can, I am so appreciative. There is a link located down below. Hit me up, okay, for a reading. So Spirit's message. Spirit's message for group number 2. If you want to just donate, even $1 to help support these reads in this channel so I can continue devoting my time to this work, I am so grateful. Whatever you feel in your heart. Group number 2. I don't usually shuffle, like, I don't know, that's not true. I do all sorts of things. I'm still finding, like, what exactly I like, but at the same time, I'm also a person that likes to mix it up, so there's probably not going to necessarily be a consistent style for my reading unless I, like, completely flow into Spirit and it's just guided to always stay in some particular thing. Otherwise, I feel you know, not necessarily. You guys can see, like, I have these, like, towers, towers of decks. You see all these decks here? It's like all of my decks. I need a big tarot desk now. Now that this is the big time, where I might get anywhere from, 2 views to 130 views or something on a video. I know that I feel it like it's gonna get much bigger, much more intense really soon. I can just feel it. I feel I'm in my thing. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I'm listening, so I feel like it's gonna flow, it's gonna work. So pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4, check out the timestamps below. If it doesn't resonate with you, do not force it. Pick another pile or just let it go. It's okay. It doesn't always have to resonate. So I gotta move this. Over. All right, here we go. So for those of you who chose pile number 1, this is like citrine, okay? Your situation regarding love is the 4 of Cups in reverse. The challenge at hand is the 10 of Cups in reverse. Your energy coming in is the Princess of Swords. I gotta just move this. Is that my cat already? Sorry, just a second. Gosh. Lily. Okay, now you're stuck. Yeah. You can't do that like that. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. Okay, so your energy is the Princess of Swords. Their energy coming in, so whoever you've got your eyes on or the energy that's just coming in, is the 3 of Discs in reverse. The hidden factors is the 10 of Wands. It's oppression. And the outcome is we have art, okay, in reverse. Art in reverse. So, Spirit's advice is the Hierophant. And your oracle card is Dance with Life. Do something to change your energy. So, let us dive into this. So right now, you are, like, your energy is the 4 of Cups in reverse. The 4 of Cups in reverse is a situation where somebody isn't realizing the value of what they have. They're not seeing the love that's before them, right? So coming out of that, it's like for some of you guys, it will be that, you're seeing something now that you had that you didn't see before. And for some of you guys, it's like they just didn't see what they had with you, and that was so crushing, but now you're kind of coming out of that. The challenge is the 10 of Cups in reverse. So it's like, for some of you guys, what you saw is that the 10 of Cups isn't manifesting. So that full love situation just isn't manifesting. That's the challenge. It's like you wanted to have the full 10 of Cups, and that's just not coming out. It's just not happening right now. your energy is the Princess of Swords. So it's like you came in with an energy of wanting to express your heart, and their energy is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So like they just weren't interested in building with you, which left you with the Ten of Wands, which is oppression. Okay, so carrying a very heavy burden. It's like you wanted to start something, you couldn't get that Ten of Cups, and you're just left with this heavy burden. And I think like, I don't know, for a lot of you guys, this feels like it was like a past situation. So it might just be showing like a past situation for you guys. Your outcome is art in reverse. So art being like you're the artist of your life. It's a firework of creation and lustful transformations, the deal with great reconciliation, the unity of opposites, but from an internal split, where the left hand does not know what the right is doing, of a person, two faces who remain strangers to each other, a true purgatory. The Latino motto, Visita Interiora Terra Rectificando, I don't know how to say this, Inventinis Occultum Lapidum. So just forgive that. If I knew that I was going to be reading Latin, I would have practiced before I came on here. I could probably do better. I get embarrassed. This saying is, after its first letters, also called vitrilo formula, and says, visit the inner regions of the earth. If you do it right, you will find the hidden stone. The hidden stone is the philosopher's stone, a term used in alchemy, which is personal experience, means pretty much the same thing as true will. And here it concerns nothing less, to find your own life plan, to appropriate tasks that bring you closer to your true will, and artfully unite desire and reality. So in the upright, love would be, you can accomplish new things with your actions and create yourself anew. It is important to allow your partner to participate carefully, but without false compromises. So maybe those of you in this relationship weren't letting your partner participate, or maybe there was some kind of false compromises. Like Spirit's advice is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a spiritual teacher, right? The Hierophant is like super wise and has the luminous secrets. So it's seek the spiritual counsel right now, seek wisdom teachings, seek going into your own highest knowing. For me, I really feel like the person that you're focused on right now is a karmic relationship. There is, and sometimes Spirit protects you. Sometimes Spirit just protects you from things that are not meant to be. So if this doesn't resonate, pick another pile, okay? But even the oracle right here is dance with life to transmute. So like when you find that you're clinging on to something and you need to transform that energy because it's just too painful and just too rocky in general, you can dance to transmute the energy for that. So I feel for those of you who are attracted to a person that chose this pile and it's been a bit wonky and it didn't work out, or for those of you that are just like curious about love and what's going on right now, energetically speaking, you are being asked to transmute your energy. And it's probably this Lion's Gate to let go, okay, to seriously let go of past like unhealthy stuff, that just didn't serve you, that wasn't serving you. So those of you who chose group number 2, okay, we have like a rose quartz here. So your situation currently is the Hermit. The challenge at hand is the Prince of Swords in reverse. Your energy coming in is peace, the Two of Swords. Their energy coming in is the Magician in reverse. Hidden factors is the 8 of, the 8 of Wands in reverse. And the outcome is the 10 of Swords in reverse. Spirit's, oh my gosh. Spirit's advice is the Tower. And your oracle is what lights you up. What lights you up? Okay, so here's the situation. You are taking a long time, or they're taking a long time because they're playing Hermit, or you're playing Hermit right now. You're playing like all wise. Let me go inside myself. Let me figure out the situation. What the heck is going on? I don't want to make any sudden moves. I really feel like I need to be wise and I need to go within to figure out this whole thing. The challenge is the Prince of Swords in reverse. So, the Prince of Swords could come swooping in with trying to like swoop you off your feet. They might be, typically watching you from a distance. But the challenge is that communication, that rushing energy perhaps that you're used to is just not there. So now you're like, what the hell do I do? You've got the Two of Swords piece, going through this lotus, all this geometrical flower perhaps behind, that you want to access in a light way. But like right now, you just can't see what to do. So your energy is like, I don't know, what am I supposed to do? Their energy is the Magus in reverse. So they're trying to figure out, what should I do as well? Like, what do I manifest? Like, I'm not manifesting. They might want to be manifesting you, or they might be just unsure of their own energy right now, like feeling like they're not in the best manifesting mode. They might be experiencing the Tower right now currently. The Tower might be releasing old patterns, because okay, so their energy is that, okay, what's not being shown, like the hidden factors right now, are the 8 of Wands in reverse. So the hidden factors is actually the lack of communication. So I feel like there is like some energy here between those of you that chose this pile where you're interested in somebody or they're interested in you. But it's this lack of communication that is really initiating this overall energy of like decision. It just feels like that together. Like the outcome is the 10 of Swords in reverse, because the hidden factor is lack of communication, and Starseed is saying what lights you up, right? So I think that what lights you up for some of you guys is this other person. And it's like you've had these Tower moments in your life. And the Tower doesn't necessarily mean like your whole life falls apart, but especially this Lionsgate energy, like a lot of people are finding recently their whole life just really changed. The things that they really held on to or clung to or that they felt were their support really shifted. Some of you guys, it means like the collapse of a place that you're living, or the collapse of recently a certain relationship, or the collapse of something big, maybe what you're doing for work or whatever, just some big element that you really hung on to. It's like the Hermit is going deep within saying, like, what do I do next? Where's the transformation in this? Because the Tower always leads to ultimate transformation. So I feel like the energy of this is there's a lot of past clinging that needs to be let go in order for this communication to open up, so that you can really focus on like what lights you up. And if it's this person that lights you up, it's like there has to be some kind of energy that flows, some type of communication that's going to need to happen. And that comes out of this heavy burden. Like the 10 of Swords is, it's a burden. So let's just see. Let's ask for Spirit's advice if the 8 of Wands is in reverse right now. Can we get clarification on the 8 of Wands in reverse? the Eight of Wands in reverse. Let's get clarification on what happens if that communication opens up. What happens if it opens up? We have the Hanged Man in reverse. It's like, okay, so the communication opens up. People stop hanging around, just waiting and waiting. It's like, look at all of this. Like, there is a lot of, I feel like it's because, look, decision making, lack of manifesting, lack of communicating, going deep within, coming out of this place of like hanging around, waiting to communicate. Let's get another clarification. What happens after we come out of the Hanged Man situation for those that chose number 2? It's the Princess of Discs in reverse. So it's like, you know, she's not quite ready to make an offer. Not quite ready to make an offer. So, I mean, the last one was really much more self-explanatory. So let's see here. What's coming out? Death in reverse. Some type of death needed to happen. Okay, so that's where the Tower is. Something major has had to shift between this person's life and yours. Like major things, major foundational things, right? So coming out of the Eight of Swords, feeling like there was some type of interference, something was interfering, and now you guys will move into the Lover position. That's probably how there is this relief from the Ten of Swords. Let's clarify the Ten of Swords for the outcome in reverse. It's like finally being relieved from that burden. And you have the Devil in reverse. So some of you guys might have been dealing with a Capricorn or a Capricorn moon or something like that. But we do have the Sun, you know, the Sun coming out. For some of you guys, it was your actual sun, you know, that was causing a certain stress. But for some of you guys, it's just like the Ten of Wands, that burden is relieved. Then you have the Sun. Okay. So for those of you guys that have this, it's Lionsgate portal. Think about what you want to manifest. Okay. And let that happen. Beautiful reading. Even though it's a little bit on the, you know, on the heavy side, it's a really beautiful reading, actually. So we'll put these over here. This group number 2. And I can actually wait. This was our Trust Your Path. We need that out there, right? Just put these cards. Look, I don't need to organize while I'm online, everybody. It's fine. I can just organize it after. So let's see. Those of you who chose a pile number 3. Okay, so Spirit's advice is the 8 of Crystals. Okay, and your oracle is Akasha. The situation is the 5 of Wands. The challenge at hand is the Queen of Pentacles. Your energy is Strength in reverse. Their energy is the 3 of Cups. The hidden factors is the 6 of Cups, and the outcome is the Knight of Discs. Okay. So what have we got going on here? So those of you who chose number 3, you have the purple amethyst. Okay. And, The energy is Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. So the situation right now is the Five of Swords or the Five of Wands. So there's some type of conflict, either between you and this person or in their life or in your life. There's some type of overall conflict in the air. The challenge is the Queen of Discs. So the challenge is whichever one of your energy right now really represents this feminine energy that's really able to like hold it all together. For some of you, it just might be like they don't really feel like you need them, or you feel like they don't really need you because somebody's like, I've got all my shit together. I can do everything. I can like throw the parties, take care of the kids, pay the bills. Like I've got this. And that might be the challenge. Or the challenge could be this might be an earth sign. Okay. So one of you might have earth in your chart. You're showing up as strength in reverse. So you're kind of tired. You're exhausted. Just not having the strength for this necessarily right now, or to show up in the ways, or feeling insecure. There's something going on where you're feeling like you don't have the strength for this right now. Their energy is showing up as the Three of Cups. They're like, hey, let's celebrate. I'm feeling pretty abundant over here. This is freaking awesome. But like, you're not, I don't know, you're insecure. You're not sure how to move forward. You're not even, like their energy is celebrate and party. They might not even know, like you might not even have the strength to even tell them what's up. The hidden factor is the pleasure. The hidden factor is pleasure. So like there's an energy of pleasure, or I couldn't tell if that one was in reverse or not. It could be lack of pleasure, like lack of moving forward, but it's a reconciliation card. So the hidden factor is this person could be showing up from your past. It could be a soulmate of some sort. And, with this Eight of Crystals, Spirit's advice, it is to build. But it's like your back is towards everything else. You're just focused on these pentacles right now. So you're focused like in this luminous divine energy of growth. And the card is you're being divinely guided. So I feel like whoever chose this, it's like you might be giving an energy that you don't even need this person. Really, you're tired and you're just doing your thing. You're like, I need to level up. I need to, go from Queen of Discs to Empress. Remember, reverse the rules, gender, that type of thing, if need be, if it makes sense for the story. But this person is like a soulmate energy, or like a past life relationship, or an ex that's showing up. The outcome is the Knight of Discs. So this person is going to come in and offer something. This person wants to build something with you. So, it's not a king or an emperor, but he's coming in as a knight. And I mean, pentacles build their way up to king. The earth energy is really slow. You're the queen and he's the king, or whatever, vice versa, the energies, or same sex, doesn't matter. The bottom line is like the challenge is maybe that they feel like they're a knight and you're a queen. Let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles, please. Let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Victory, Six of Wands. Okay, so there's going to be some success there. There's going to be moving forward. Okay, there is going to be moving forward. There's going to be some victory. There's going to be some success here. And you have the Five of Swords in reverse, like after some type of conflict. I presume that it's like inner conflict about whether or not this would be sustainable for that person, or maybe you. Like the reading to begin with was Five of Wands in reverse, so like coming out of conflict. I really feel for you guys it's inner conflict. For some of you guys, it might even be inner conflict about even being open to manifesting somebody in, right? Like, because you're focused on your Eight of Crystals. The Four of Discs shows up, the Four of Pentacles. So it's like, yeah, somebody's thinking like, let me just build on my own, protecting your own autonomy, that type of thing. So that's what the conflict has been about. The conflict has been maybe both of you, one of you for sure, but both of you are probably like, you know what, I'm over here in building right now, and I'm in my divine light and energy and my flow, and I just want to build. So there was fear, but that conflict is coming out. The Knight of Pentacles will come in with an offer. Okay, with an offer. And because the Six of Wands is there and the 5, so either 5 or 6 days, weeks, could be months. It is his earth energy. So earth energy is slow. The swords are not showing up here. And we have the Two of Pentacles. So it's like finding balance. You guys got to find the balance between seeking out each other or being available to manifesting one another in your life, and also balancing your own building, you know. Yeah, so Princess of Wands coming in with some passion, and you guys will find your balance. I'm confident in that. So there we go, group number 3. Again, if it doesn't resonate, check one of the other piles. Do not force it to fit if it doesn't make sense. Just totally let it go. Do not worry about it at all. Okay, so and don't forget to subscribe. I have like a kabillion videos coming out on all the different types and all the different things. So for those of you that chose pile number 4, you have the 7 of the Cups as the start. Okay, your situation, 7 of Cups in reverse. You have 2 of Cups in reverse as the challenge. Your energy is the 9 of Cups. Their energy is the 7 of Swords. The hidden factors is the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. And the outcome is the 4 of Wands in reverse. Spirit's advice is the 10 of Cups in reverse. And your oracle message is awakening. So energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. And it's Lion's portal. So that makes a whole ton of sense, because we are awakening, we're upgrading our energy, and we're letting go of the things that no longer serve us. The 10 of Cups in reverse is like not ultimately finding your happiness with this person, or not finding your happiness like focused on, you know, another person for love, really. So those of you that picked this group, it's like the 7 of Cups is like really just sitting back. Like this card in particular is quite slimy, droopy, kind of energetic for me. So it just is like, I don't know, you're trying to figure out whether or not you want to deal with this person, if you're interested in dealing with this person. The 2 of Cups is in reverse. So the challenge is not like really feeling that connection or love. Like things might be confusing. Your energy is like happiness. You're like, you know what? I'm happy. I've got my stuff together. I have all of these cups, all of this love fueling my soul. I pick up the deck and I have to call it because I see it, and the Devil's here. It's like there's some type of karmic energy playing out in this group. Okay, unless this person's a Capricorn, or you're a Capricorn, or you have a Capricorn moon, or they have a Capricorn moon, you know, in their emotions. Like I study Western astrology as well as Ayurvedic. My moon is in Capricorn in Ayurvedic astrology, but it's in, you know, Aquarius in Western. But it's like, you know, so if it was me, for example, or if you had a Capricorn moon or you're a Capricorn, you could read that, you know, your emotions are really high right now, and you're just focused on that very feminine energy. But say nobody is, the Devil would come in and be like situations where people are tied and bound, where there's codependency, where there's some type of addiction, maybe addiction to each other, okay, and that's causing this drama, this like vast, you know, because you're happy and they're the 7 of Swords. So they're either feel really betrayed by you, or they are being shady. And they're just showing up in the reading, and the cards are showing it like it is. This person's, you know, they're not doing you right, or you didn't do them right because they're feeling the Seven of Swords. The hidden factors is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, which is failure, like upright. So coming out of feeling like a failure, somebody feels like a failure. They might feel like a failure, or you might feel like a failure for letting each other down or not manifesting this Ten of Cups. The outcome is the Four of Wands in reverse, which shows me that like coming out of some type of matrimony, coming out of something that was secure. I feel like the message for a good pile of you guys that are watching this is that you really just aren't feeling the happiest about love with somebody else. Like you're happy in your own self, but you're not seeing what you can do with this partnership, or you've lost the love in a partnership recently. You're stepping back. You're not committed to this right now, but you are showing up as the Nine of Cups. Like you are showing up as happy, but like maybe just because you're trusting your path, maybe because you're awakening and you feel this energetic upgrade, but it's like you don't want anything to do with this right now. It's just like, all right, I failed. I'm trusting my path. I'm awakening. We didn't get all the happiness. This didn't work out the way that we thought it did, and I'm okay with that. See if we can get clarification on the Seven of Swords. Please, clarification on the Seven of Swords. Clarification on the Seven of Swords, please. It's the Eight of Cups in reverse. Just loneliness, isolation, just like depths of despair, like coming out of like a really emotionally distraught place. So this person was just really ultra depressed, just stuck in moods of doom and gloom, and just felt like that. Sorry, guys. Buzzkill. After the Five of Reverse, just being really disappointed, kind of like heartbroken in love. They felt betrayed. Some of you guys might have been shady to them, really, but you're happy. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, so either like you're the Queen of Cups and you hurt them, or they're the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups wears her heart on her sleeve. So for some of you guys, this just didn't work out, and like they're feeling betrayed. You could just like love them and fall out of love with them, and that would feel like betrayal, right? So they're just feeling really betrayed. They're feeling like things failed, but overall, you guys need to just trust your path and move forward with it. It's not like the shiniest of readings, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with this Four of Wands in reverse. What's going on with the Four of Wands in reverse, please? It's the Prince of Discs. So, there's some type of situation where he is willing to build something stronger, build something more wholesome. It's like he is focused on his bounty right now, and that's part of the trusting the path and the awakening, like moving on, figuring out. There's lack of passion there, so it's not like an intimate thing. Seven of Wands, coming out of that like waiting period, and the Five of Swords, defeat, like feeling fighting arguments, all of that. I want to move on from that. So he comes in and cuts out that energy, and yeah, he progresses tonight, like just getting stronger in his autonomy, and the feminine energy is there to balance. Like you guys are a pair, and being able to use your communication in the long run with each other to figure out, but no more of that situation. No more of the tied and bound and hurt. And it could just be the depression energy that they were under. Like, and again, roles could be reversed, but it could have just been like deep emotional depression. And when people are in those states, it's really hard to balance love energies, right? So seeking professional help, getting out there, doing good for you things, following routine, and like honestly trusting your path. When we are living out of alignment with our soul purpose and we're scared to be who we are and do what we're meant to do and feel like we can feel plugged in and joyful and radiant in our work, in our path, like if we're not connected to that, like in a deep resonant way, it can be very painful, and it can be depressing and give anxiety and all that. So Just make sure that you're doing happy things. Get out in this Leo gate energy, let go of the stuff that didn't serve you anymore, and start, opening up the doors for things that you love. Much love, everybody. If you would like a personal reading, I would love to give you one. Everything's by donation at current, and there will be links in the comments below. Have a auspicious Lionsgate.